but good on South Africa. Give it a go. Mainhart gets South Africa moving. Oh, Shannon Francois, well done, coming through the mid-court. Van Dijk made to pass, but in the end it was held ball. So just over a minute remaining in the second quarter. Tony Fitzpatrick doing a nice job keeping Botha pinned down. South Africa hang on to possession. Just work it round.
Contact centre.
Yeah, well done, New Zealand defence. Bit of a misunderstanding force between Burger and Botha.
Running contact, wing defence. Running distraction, wing. Contact.
Even then, it looked like Thompson might have been thinking about it. She was certainly a long way away from the top of that circle. That one was an air ball, but never mind. So the dying seconds of the second quarter. Still just two goals between these two sides. Will there be time for Van Dijk? No, I don't know that goal counted. But that is the end of the second quarter. New Zealand leads South Africa 9-7. Well, we've just seen Julie Seymour, assistant coach for the FastNet Ferns, push the button. That means power play for New Zealand, and there is the South African coach. So both teams now choosing this third quarter as their power play. So any goal scored, it's twice the value. 9-7 New Zealand lead. So let's see if one of these teams has a go at some two-pointers, because in this quarter they will be four-pointers. New Zealand win possession back. There we see the introduction, Catherine Latu. So Captain Van Dijk on the sideline. The Mystics pairing of Latu and Tutayer in the shooting circle now for New Zealand. And of course that goal counted for two, so New Zealand push out to 11-7. Here's the two-pointer. No. Let's see if she makes the same attempt. She does. That's a beauty! And that's 4 points for Maria Tutayer and New Zealand. So suddenly it's 15-7. Here's another look at it. You'd have to say, with the ease at which Tutayer shoots the long shot, she would be a sitter for these outside shots. So Latu says, if you can do it, so can I. Not on that attempt, but good to see them putting them up. So this quarter, Katrina Grant back to goal keep. Scarlett back on at goal defence. There's certainly plenty of change in the New Zealand team. Liana Loyota on at wing attack. Tomonu wanting to get most of her players out on court in this first game. Remember, a little later in the morning, they take on England, and it is a full-strength England side who walloped Fiji not so long ago. Certainly England desperate to win this series. Oh, Mainhart at speed onto court. She's a real driving force in the South African team, Amanda Mainhart. That time it didn't work for them, though. Another 2 points for New Zealand. South Africa so far unable to make too much of this power play. You don't want to squander it. Carla Mostert, goal defence for South Africa, wondering what she'd done wrong. While Kat Latu picks up the rebound and another 2 points. So New Zealand cracked the 20 mark. Tuki, arms up.
South Africa, circle area.
Millie Lees now at centre for New Zealand. That one's wide from Holtzhausen. So not such a good quarter for the South Africans. That ball way over a quarter, way over a third, I should say, from New Zealand. So perhaps this time, South Africa. But they're being bustled and harried by the New Zealanders, as you would expect. So that's one on the board for South Africa. That's a goodie from Latu. So New Zealand really pushing their score on in this third quarter, courtesy of the power play, but also courtesy of some fine shooting from outside the circle. And that's what this crowd in Liverpool has come to see. Good work, South Africa. And equally good defensive work from Grant. Leota awkwardly for Tutayet. Finds Lees on the edge of the circle and then textbook straight into Latu. 2 points. There's the tip from Grant into the hands of Millie Lees. So a good combination from New Zealand, and that's easy for Scarlett. She just steps straight back into it. That one short from Tutayep. You can see the shooters as they get the ball on the edge of the circle, drop their head down, check where their feet are, put up the shot. Much tighter in this quarter, New Zealand. Really making South Africa work. Holtzhausen for the 4. It's short. Good effort though. They need to try those shots. And suddenly that quarter has gone by in the flick of an eye. But that is a huge third quarter for New Zealand. The power play has done them well, and they lead. In fact, there is the whistle for the end of that third quarter. 27-11 New Zealand. Final quarter on the way from Liverpool. FastNet Ferns versus South Africa. We've just seen a commanding third quarter from the New Zealanders where they piled on the points thanks partly to the power play. South Africa also took the power play but were unable to really make the most of it. So New Zealand find themselves with a commanding lead, 27-11. That miss from Latu. In fact, she was out of court. So let's see if South Africa can come back at New Zealand. Krishna Bolter back on court for the South Africans at goal attack. Tightened with Dutoy, but good work. Those arms of Anna Scarlett and Katrina Grant really making life difficult for the South Africans. Rihanna Leota off balance, loose pass, South Africa ball. So Anna Thompson back on in New Zealand at goal attack. Lovely work, Katrina Grant, outside arm. New Zealand building up a bit of pace as they move down court. Thompson wondering about the two. In the end, takes the conventional route. Latu there to tidy up. Scarlett, she's had a good game.
Offside centre.
Oh, sneaky from Thompson. Looked as though she was going one way, flicked it back the other. 29-11. South Africa yet to score in this final quarter. There's the first one. Dutoy puts it away for South Africa. Snappy. The speed of Liana Leota on show there. So New Zealand hit 30. Earlier we saw England beat Fiji 34-15. This could be a similar scoreline. So what a great game we're going to see a little later in the morning when New Zealand play England. South African shooter certainly thought that ball was hers. Not so. It barrels through the court. It always looked as though it was going to be a bit short by Latu. Nice hunting from Katrina Grant. Well anticipated. So perhaps the combination of Latu and Thompson not quite so smooth as others earlier in the game. Scarlett absolutely collects Berger. So we see there the versatility of Erin Berger, a centre and a goal attack. A hugely common combination of roles.
Contact, keeper. Contact.
She decides to hand over to the real shooter.
Vantage goal, the side and away, keeper.
Leota balancing nicely, finds Thompson.
Goalkeeper contact.
And it works nicely. She shot well, Anna Thompson. So certainly quite an array of players managing to get on court for New Zealand. Not the whole squad, but not far off it.
Contact, keeps, pass shot, yes, where you are, shoot. Yes.
Berger won't be keen to shoot from that far out. There's another one for South Africa, 31-14. Just over a minute remaining in this match.
Contact, goalkeeper. With the keeper, with her.
Molly Lee's trying to look over, and the end goes under. And back to
Barney's
Thompson.
extracting centre. Goal defence contact. There. Where you were.
Now Van Dijk has come onto the court in place of Latu.
Both of you.
Remember, you can roll the subs at any time. Yeah, that's an easy get for Katrina Grant. The ball was never going to get there, and she's been penalised for delaying. Quite right, in a game where each quarter is only 6 minutes long. You can do without that sort of stuff. Nicely controlled by Tuki. And could that be the last say in this match between New Zealand and South Africa? And it certainly is. So that's a very good win for the FastNet Ferns. First up one for Irene van Dijk as captain, 33-14 over South Africa. A good win for New Zealand.